Hello, everybody. All right. So it's 111. So let's set an intention here for everyone watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And so, again, let's set an intention. Let's take a moment here for people that don't know me. My business is Robin's Healing, and I offer many different types of services. However, my intention or my goal coming into this space is just to open up more hearts. Okay. Lately, when I've been doing any type of connection where I keep getting the word open. I also did a weekly reading for this week as well, and so you might want to check that out. And I've been doing dailies underneath my shorts as well. So if you would like a card message and you're hopping on here, let me know. I'm open to pulling up cards for anyone. All right. All right. I did not give people much notice to come on here. So we'll just see. I'm just making that connection here that let's go into the Akashic Records for our group for what it is that we need. Our group needs to know. So that's past, present, and future. The intention for me is always as well for, again, just for the heart chakra. That's what's coming up, okay? All right. We do have our cards. We do have exactly what we need. All right. So if you're hopping on, you want a message, just let me know, okay? All right. So when I go into the energy of everyone, I just get a lot of desire for more knowledge and wisdom. Okay. So to me, what I'm getting here is that it's really important. I feel like that people are going deeper into the healing arts, right? So, what is the healing arts? How does it work? Things like that. Because if you don't understand the benefits from this type of work, then you might not be learning as much. That's kind of what I get. So it feels like it's safe for people to start working on understanding their emotions a little bit better, okay? Like why do we criticize ourselves? Stuff like that. That's a perfect example, okay? So again, if you're hopping on, you want a message, just ask. Indifference. Okay, so 4 represents someone who might be going through some type of crisis, okay? And what I'm getting here is that it's about the difference between wrong and right. That's what's coming up. So, what I get here is when you know that you're right about something, it's more about following your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you into something, and it just feels in your heart positive. Okay. And then when we go into like some of the deeper work that we desire right now, I'm getting that there's that pain or discomfort in your heart. All right. So that means it's like if anytime you feel like there's something kind of like broken in there, that it's time to kind of like clean that up. And it does feel like sometimes that energy gets splattered everywhere. The emotions are starting to like crack, that sort of thing. That's the impression I'm getting. I'm getting it's that there are possibly have been people on our path who have supported us and helped us along the way. And those are the people that we really want to focus on. Okay, that feels important to know. Very interesting. As you guys can tell, I'm not really reading the energy of the card. I'm just going into the messages. However, if you understand how to read the cards and you look it up, that'll be supportive too. So I'm just reading for the people that will be watching on the replay. 9 of Pentacles, comfort. Okay, so what comes up here is that criticism, again, that inner criticism. And sometimes it's like, I'm getting an energy of like a volcano as well, someone who emotionally might be feeling interrupted or feeling like opportunities are passing them by, something like that. Okay. But what I'm getting is creativity is actually what's going to be healing for you at this time, opening up to your heart space and being a volunteer for your heart. Right. So if you were there, if you were going to help your heart more, what would you give it, right? Because that's how would you show it more love? How would you treat it with more respect, right? Hi, I'm Donna. I would love a card, please. No problem. Okay. So I feel like there's a couple different cards for you. Okay. So, Eight of Wands, journeys. And if you have a question, you can also ask that question. I went into the Akashic Records for everyone as well. So, when we go into that space, with permission, of course, that's a really great place to ask questions. Okay. Because we always get what we need. So, Donna, eight is really talking about, it feels like maybe in the past you might have piled things up. And now it feels like what you're healing is, well, I'm getting generations and timelines. Okay. It feels like you're working on learning like where your past pain and where your past hurts are coming from. So when I do some of my healings, I'll feel that it's maybe they have a limiting belief in relation to something because their grandparents had that same belief and they were just picking it up along the way. Okay. Because I'm getting for you to open up. What's also coming up is to like the energy of cemeteries, which is basically like loved ones that have crossed over. Okay, I am doing a mediumship course right now, so I'm not surprised that I'm picking that up. But yeah, mediumship, getting a mediumship reading feels supportive for you. And travel is also coming up with this card as well. Okay, um, yeah, and then you have 10 of swords endings. All right. And this is talking about healing old wounds and patterns of behaviors as well. So that came up in the weekly for everyone as well. That it's really important to be considerate of, yeah, like your own emotions and balancing that at this time. Okay. Um, but consideration is really coming up at this time. It feels like to where we are working on the heart space and healing old wounds, it feels like to be considerate of um like balancing our emotions, asking yourself like why is it important to balance our frequency and our energy? And for myself, I feel like it's as we heal old pain, we don't have that sticky residue left anymore. It's like we might feel like more relaxed, more calm, more healed in general, right? And that's probably why when we're tapping into the energy of travel, what do you think of when you travel, right? You're exploring new places and new things and new experiences. And with our new moon coming up on the 23rd, that's creeping up. That would be on Wednesday. It's in Sagittarius, and I'm going to be doing another entire reading on that. That's very much about what we're being called into. Okay, so again, that could be a little, the travel could be a bit more future related. Okay. So then as a general message here, the Hermit, angel of reflection, I'm getting like laughter is important too, because when we have old pain from the past, it really is when we heal those things, we can laugh about the stuff that has happened. But if you have something in there where you feel like you still can't laugh about it, it's like this is not laughable, then it's a sign that there's still some healing work to do. Okay, so that's what our hermit is teaching us. Five of Pentacles, not surprised, money is coming up here as well. This is about that creative side, the healing arts, that sort of thing. It's about opening up our eyes to that knowledge and wisdom of how we can heal by like learning different tools and techniques. Okay. Underneath my paid membership group through robinshealing.com, I have loads and loads of content where I teach you different healing techniques and like tons of different types of things. So if that's something that interests you, I would highly recommend paying the monthly fee until you feel like you've gotten everything that you need. All right. And I'm constantly adding new things in there. So I have monthly theta healing, monthly new moon rituals, theta, theta healing downloads in the new moon ritual, etc. Okay. Creativity, Queen of Wands. This is really talking about running into the right people as well, like making the connections that are important to you, as I was already saying about coming across people along your path who were supportive for you, reminding yourself of the good and the bad, but also like the good weighing out the bad as well. Okay, that's really important because often what I'll find is like when we're doing any past healing, what will happen is like some people are resistant to breaking those habits or breaking those cycles. And that's the most important thing to focus on right now is having healing goals, right? So it's making that our top priority right now is that healing and that lineage as well because yeah, it'll be helpful for the heart, okay? So, someone needed to hear that. I'm not surprised that this is coming up. This energy's been really intense this last week. So I'm so happy we're coming into that new moon energy. If you haven't checked out my blogs through my website, robinshealing.com as well, you might wanna check out, the difference between different types of healing modalities as well as the energy of this week. I discussed that a bit more. I'm seeing that someone's hopping on. Would you like a message? I've been on here for about 10 minutes. So if not, I'm going to take off. I really appreciate everyone who's taken the time to subscribe. If you're viewing this, um, I hope that you've taken that time to do that. And of course, if you click the bell button beside subscribe, then you will get notifications when I'm randomly hopping on. Otherwise, you have to know the times. And lately, I've just been hopping on as I'm able to put it in my window. If you're local, I'll be at the Salisbury Market tomorrow morning, and that's from 8 until 1. I'll be selling some products there. So if you're looking for goodies, things like that, I'd love to help you out, or perhaps we could just have a little chat. And I do sell gift cards as well. I work online only. So if you would like an electronic gift card, it's a really great gift for someone who might be in need at this time. And what better to treat somebody with than the gift of healing? All right. Take care, guys. Thanks again. Bye for now.